Welcome to the Retro Graveyard. This time I have Sega's last console to be released, the Dreamcast from 1999. I have a collection of different consoles and this one is no longer working, so in this video I'll be trying to fix it. One day I switched on the Dreamcast and none of my controllers would work, so I found out I could buy a kit to replace the fuse on the controller board with this self-healing one to solve the issue, which it did. The kit also included a replacement LED just to change the colour, and a holder for a rechargeable battery to replace the fixed battery on the controller board. Mine had run out, which isn't surprising after 20 odd years. Anyway, the fix didn't last too long and I had the same problem with the controllers not working again. I thought maybe there was something wrong with the fuse I'd replaced, so I brought another one and soldered that in its place, but that didn't work either. The next time I switched it on, smoke started coming from the power supply unit inside the Dreamcast. Now, I don't know what caused that, or if it's related to the controller board issue, or just a coincidence. Anyway, I decided not to repair the power supply board and to replace it with a modern alternative, and here it is. It's very small compared to the original. I brought the new 12 volt DC power supply board from eBay for £17.73, and it took less than a week to arrive from China. Part of the description says that it creates less heat than the original and frees up space for mods. So you need to remove the modem to reveal a screw, but first of all you need to just pop your cat to one side if you have one. Then remove the 4 screws and lift the lid off. So this is how to fit the new power supply board. There are only 2 screws and a clip holding in the power supply. Also, there is a plug here to remove. So I'll remove the 2 screws, then move this clip to free the board. There are 4 prongs here that fit into the board, so it will need to be lifted up off those. And that's it, the power supply is removed. Now the new one fits here and fits back onto those prongs. It just needs 1 screw to hold it in place using one of the old screws from before. The spacer that's provided in the packet just slots in place at the back here, and the new power socket is fixed in place with the provided nut. And the last thing to do is plug this wire into the new board. All done. Before I test it out though, I'm going to remove the controller board and give it a quick clean up and inspection in case I missed anything last time it was out. I did spot a couple of small pieces of solder that I removed, although I don't think they would have caused a problem. I also cleaned the controller socket contacts with some isopropyl alcohol. Now to fix the case back on. There was a screw missing initially, but there is a spare one from the old power supply board, so I'll see if that fits. And it does. So now to test it out. I already had a 12 volt power supply lying around, so I'm going to use that. And I'm plugging the Dreamcast into an old HP Pavilion monitor using a VGA adapter, as I find the games look so clear and sharp on the monitor, and the colours and brightness just look fantastic compared to a TV. The VGA cable has breakout RCA for sound, so I'll plug that into my old Technic system. And here's the moment of truth. Ah, that satisfying grinding noise that only means good things when it's a Dreamcast. The VMU in the controller beeped when I switched it on, so that's a good sign the controller works too. And it does. Now to try my favourite game on the Dreamcast, Crazy Taxi. That's loading up fine. I'll just turn the music off though so I don't get a content match. Weird to play it without the music.
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi! Axel. Alright, let's get it on! Hey, it's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go! Press it! Hey, come here!
Good job! Take me to the cable car.
Okay, here we go!
Go that way!
Yeah, I
So that was the Sega Dreamcast. I've always had a soft spot for that console. It's hard to describe what it is, but there's definitely something special about it, and it's a shame that although it sold well at the time, it just couldn't compete with Sony and Nintendo, and that was the end of Sega's run as a games console manufacturer. I'm glad I've managed to bring this one back to life though with an easy fix, and hopefully we'll keep going for a few more years yet. That's it for this video. Please remember to subscribe and tap the notification bell. It's free and you will know when I post a new video. Now I'm off to see what else I can dig up in the retro graveyard. Thanks for your attendance.